20 years ago, a vision was realized, a vision of a facility that would redefine the hospitality industry in the state of Georgia. And this vision was built on a foundation of 3 pillars: community, guest, employee. Those pillars comprise the very core of the Cobb Galleria Center and are essential in keeping it the premier convention center in the entire Southeast. But how exactly did this monumental 20-year journey begin? It started with that vision.
In 1984, I was chairman of the Cobb County Chamber of Commerce, and it was very important for us to begin an economic development plan in a way that would have major long-term influence on the county. And there were 4 things that we wanted to accomplish. These have turned out all to be fantastic for the county. 1 was to build a convention center. 2, to do a community improvement district. 3, to do a local option sales tax. And 4, to have a bus system for Cobb County that would interface with MARTA. Gladly to say we were able to do them all.
The Cobb Marietta Coliseum and Exhibit Hall Authority, created in 1981, was an elite body created for a purpose: to promote cultural growth, education, public welfare, and recreation for the people of the state of Georgia.
One of the things that I was absolutely striving for in terms of the makeup of the membership of the authority is to have the authority run more like a private business than a governmental entity.
Everybody had in mind what is in the best interest of the facility, financially and otherwise, over the long term, not the short term and not political decisions. So I think the makeup has attributed to that, but I also think that the people who've been on it have made a commitment to see that it functions the way that it does and has functioned from day one, profitable from the first year.
When construction of the Cobb Galleria Center began in June of 1992, everyone knew that something big was on the horizon.
My overriding desire was that it would be high quality. If you go around and look at convention centers throughout the Southeast, which we all did, there were a number of them that were really sort of C-class properties, and I used to say they were more suited for gun shows and night shows. And so I wanted a facility that was so first class as that we could compete effectively not only with the World Congress Center, but other centers throughout the country.
It was groundbreaking, the first convention facility in the country to combine exhibition and meeting space with a retail component adjacent to a hotel in what was then considered to be a suburban location.
This facility is so attractive and so different. What has made this so appealing to companies and groups over and over again is, 1, it is a nice facility. 2, we've had fabulous management and an incredible staff. They are friendly, eager to serve. It just makes people want to come back.
It debuted in January of 1994 to enormous enthusiasm, and to this day is a primary economic engine that drives Cobb County's hospitality community.
There's probably nothing that draws as many people to this county as this convention center, and it's run so well and it's so well known that I think it actually has a national impact, but it really has had a bigger impact on this county than we all projected originally.
From trade shows and corporate meetings to some of the most successful public events in the Southeast, Cobb Galleria Center has had an economic impact of $1.8 billion on Cobb County and $2.6 billion on the state of Georgia. In addition, over 8 million people have attended over 20,000 events.
To have something that's so well thought of throughout the country and that has been so successful, well, it's a credit to all of us that worked on it.
And as the last 20 years have shown, there are always opportunities for growth. In 2007, the Cobb Energy Performing Arts Center debuted, instantly becoming one of Atlanta's premier performance venues.
The Performing Arts Center, and of course it's the new kid on the block, so to speak. It has been performing from day one, and I think if you look at the history, if you look at the track record around the country as to how many performing arts facilities that's been able to step in, and from day one, and for every year since then, we've been in the black. But I'm not so sure there are any that can equal what we've been able to do here.
Thanks to the limitless dedication of every single person who has had a hand in the success of the Cobb Galleria Center, the future looks as bright as ever.
I put this under the heading of the people of Cobb County, the business community of the Cobb County that made these things happen.
So here's a toast to the next 20 years and all of the prosperity and success that will come with it.